They're all lies.
Oh my God. Sarah's the only one who was an athlete, huh?
Well, I am. I mean, I need you have one piece
I'll
of
find a
evidence
picture.
that you
Yes.
played volleyball.
I will find team photos. I wore
Well,
knee
now with-
guards and little
Knee
bike
guards.
shorts, whatever you're
Now-
supposed to wear. I was
Well,
good.
now with AI, how I can't. I don't know.
I just superimposed myself into like the Malibu High School 1995 photo.
Well, you're gonna have to because a real one doesn't exist. Okay.
Welcome, new people. You should know that we are never prepared. We are always wearing sweats. We're never wearing makeup.
I would almost consider myself the MC of this podcast. I am the narrator.
So welcome. We hope you enjoy this.
How are ya? You're just taking some selfies.
I was trying to get my new eyebrows in a photo because I'm trying to do my before and after of my eyebrow blushing.
Why are you pushing this on everybody else? You're like going to promote?
Pushing it. I'm not a gatekeeper. I mean, I'm allowing people to know what is working. I mean, like, you're welcome. But the problem is that every time I try to show my eyebrows, you see my wrinkles. And I'm trying. I don't know how to get rid of my wrinkles because they're so strong.
Oh, I can show you how to Facetune those out.
Oh.
Yeah. But Erin, are you getting some freebies on this or no?
No, you know that I like to promote for free. Oh God, I look terrible. I can't do that.
Doing the Lord's work. Let me just give you a little tip, okay? Here's why you don't look good.
Oh, I didn't say I didn't look good.
Oh, okay. Here's why it's not the most flattering light. I'm assuming because you're not happy with it. You are side lit. How many times I'm telling you, I need to just quit it all. We talk about pivoting. I need to pivot into being a cinematographer, a DP. Like if I could
love light, you're obsessed with it.
If I could hurry now, I could be hired for season 3
Sarah's
of the show.
queen of looking straight at you and saying, "This is terrible light for you."
No offense.
No, you don't. Say no offense.
Because when I'm looking at somebody and they look bad, I know I look bad because I know it's the lighting is everything. Light can make someone look 25 and then another light 55. I mean,
this light is not giving me these. I have those 11s, right? The 11, the 2 lines in between your eyes. Botox no longer does it. My muscles are stronger. My muscles, you got it. Don't do it. And I'm really struggling between my holistic side and my vanity, because I'm not the world's most vain person. Like, I get in my head about things for sure, but I'm kind of like I have talks with myself, and these wrinkles are talking to me loudly, and I'm like, do I go get more Botox and just do I be more aggressive with these lines,
or do you just go straight to the brow lift? Yeah.
Wait, I don't know if that would help me. It's the lines in between my eyebrows.
I think what a brow, it's funny. Your vanity pops up randomly. You know, sometimes I'm like, Erin,
like you should be more vain. You look
bad. And then other times your vanity's shocking. Other times your vanity is so in front of mine. I'm like, how is this?
That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But it's surprising to me. Like, honestly, I think you're going to go get that facelift before I do. I think you'll be there first.
But these lines are significant. I'm not making them up.
They're not that bad, Erin. You're a human being. You're not 25. You're a human being. They're really not bad. You're considering how little you do. I mean, you do less than a lot of, unfortunately, I'm sad to say, like 29-year-olds. I mean, we've talked about this. The rate at which it's just people are getting younger and younger doing things.
But I wonder,
how do we get on this track?
Should I gua sha instead of a Botox? That's what I'm grappling with. Do I try to gua sha for a month and see if that flattens them out? They bother me. They make me look harsh. I don't like it.
Okay. Well, I think you should just go get your little Botox that you do once a year. Also, did you know, because I follow all these holistic facialists, okay? Did you know, and it makes perfect sense, when you have a tight neck, okay, it pulls everything down, okay? So that's why, you ever know when you get a massage, you walk out of the massage and you're like, oh, I'm gorgeous. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm so gorgeous. Like, I'm sorry, but that's also because 10 years younger.
Blood has been rushing to your face because they're like plumping your face up.
I know, but you gotta make sure that your neck is loose because the necks are making
you have those like big bulging things in your neck all the time. They're always like the Hulk.
I didn't ask you this isn't about me right now. We're talking about you.
Okay.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Well, the gua sha accounts I follow do talk about the neck. You soften the neck.
Yep.
So,
I'm rubbing my
I don't
neck
know.
as we speak. I'm rubbing my neck. Can I just point something out? I know you don't listen to the world's first podcast, but I do. It's a great
Not a
podcast.
fan.
You should
Not a
listen to
fan.
it. I was listening to our last episode. A couple things we need to talk about. Number one, we are very whiny and it is very unlikable. I mean, Erin, we whine a lot. Like, what's wrong with us?
What are we whining about?
Exactly. We have nothing to whine about, but we just whine.
I don't know. That feels like something you do. You always start off with like a complaint.
Okay. Well, you know what? You're actually the whiny one. So I wasn't going to say it. I wasn't going to say it, but you are the whiny one in the last episode.
It feels like you were going to say it. It feels like you were definitely. It didn't take that much to get you to say it.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to lead me there. That's number one. We're too whiny. Number two, multiple coaches reached out and said, we would love to do some pro bono work on the pod to help your older sister, Erin, stop using the word like.
I'm your younger sister.
Erin, people want to help. They want to help.
I'm sorry, but that's the first thing that a coach wants to jump in and help us with. They don't want to help you with your lying.
I did a call to action. I said, guys, we need a teacher. We need someone to come in. You cannot be
just so you know.
Emmy
I have been
nominated.
I've been aware of it in this episode so far. I don't know what we're 6 minutes in. I don't think I've used the word.
I know, but you know what? You're talking in syllables and you're very robotic. So I feel you not actually.
You can't have it all. And I'm glad that you brought up that I'm an Emmy nominee because I have changed.
Again, you are not. The writing was not nominated. The show was nominated. And the show is, it takes a village, honey.
Way to bring me down. Way to bring me down, Sarah.
I know. And I'm not trying to be bitchy, but I have to say, no, I shouldn't say it. But the ones that were nominated for the writing, some of them I've never heard of. So I don't get that.
Yeah, me too. It was annoying.
How can you be best show?
Yeah. How can you be best show without best writing? Didn't the writing make it the best show?
Literally.
Crazy.
Well, and Adam Brody. And Kristen Bell.
Of course. And blah, blah, blah. Yes, of course. That's obvious. Okay.
Right. But you put Adam Brody in a script that I write, it's not going to be talked about.
You know, your daughter, Josephine, spent the night over here a few nights ago. It was actually, spent the night the day that we had gotten the Emmy nominations. Went to dinner with her. And me, Simon, Josie sitting there. I got a glass of wine. Simon got a cocktail. We got Josie a mocktail. And Simon goes, hold up your glass. Cheers to my wife, to your aunt, an Emmy Award nominee, 3 Emmy Award nominations. While our glasses are up, Josie goes, but you didn't get the writing one. Or actually, she may have phrased it differently. She may have said, but did you get the writing one? Or you didn't get that one? Like she said it like that.
Oh, God.
I know.
Okay, but hold on.
We laughed. We laughed.
In defense of Josie, how would she even know that there was a writing one? So she must have overheard you talking about, wow, snubbed for writing.
Yeah.
So that's really your fault. You planted it. She
also chose to say it, during our
in
toast.
that moment. Yeah.
She's always humbling me.
Hurtful.
She just knows when to hit you where it hurts, but that's okay.
She said to me, you know what she said to me actually last night at dinner or the night before? She goes, because we were talking at lunch maybe about Josh Ross, and I had told her, I was like, I was actually asked to be in his music video. I was asked to be like the love interest in the video. And 24 hours later, she looks at me, she goes, why would they ask you to be in Josh Ross? I literally was like, well, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? And she's like, I just don't
I just don't see it.
She goes, I just don't really get that. And I knew where she was like going,
Right.
I knew where she was going. And she just wouldn't drop it. She's just like, but really to be like, what part exactly? I mean, she just loves to, you know what she's doing? She's nagging us. She's trying to be mean to us. She's the biggest nagger. She's just doing it so that we, cry for her attention more because she's always putting us down.
It's true. Well, I live for her approval.
I know. Same.
Oh.
Okay. So
And technically, you're also nominated for an Emmy, right? You're not getting as much attention as I am about this, but you are too.
Listen, I'm happy to just let you take all the glory, and it's fine. Ollie and I, two pivotal people in the making of this show, even being on the air, we'll just sit back. We'll just let you get your glory because, honey, you deserve it. You also need it, and we're happy. We are happy. Don't think for 1 second that if they don't call the show, I'll grab the award like Kanye.
Right.
And I have things to say.
Oh, you're going to Kanye me on the stage? Excuse me. I think that I'll take that.
It won't be an exact Kanye. Well, like who will go?
No,
who will be,
actually,
if
what
we
I think
win,
you should do.
It's you.
No. Sarah,
Okay.
if we lose and Seth Rogen is up there grabbing it for the studio, that's who you grab the mic from.
I'm going to do
That's who you grab the mic from. You stand up there on my behalf.
Yeah.
I will clink my glass. I will go, you go, girl. You go get that award for me. And you go up there and you go, we were robbed.
I'll do it.
I know you will. And I actually think it'd be very good for your career.
I agree.
Stand up for women. Okay.
All of it. Yeah.
Men don't need any more things. Okay. Give it to the women.
Does Seth Rogen really need more? Does Seth Rogen need more accolades?
He has a lot of accolades.
That show was probably straight greenlit. He probably didn't have to pitch it.
No, the guy's too talented. He's done enough. He's seen enough. He's gotten enough. It's our turn.
Everything. Yeah, he has everything. He probably has multiple homes. He has multiple homes.
For sure. We only have one.
Yeah,
I mean, I definitely have one.
Erin.
Oh, Josie also.
There's our relatable queen. There she goes. I only have one.
Sarah, you just brought this up.
But I actually do only have one. You have multiple.
Is that a joke? Where do I have multiple?
Shall I name your homes?
Yes, you shall.
Nashville, Tennessee.
A rented apartment.
West Hollywood, California.
A rented apartment.
Hancock Park, California.
Owner of a home.
Mm-hmm.
First home you've mentioned that I own.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I think when we make it big, we should split a home somewhere, like in the mountains, the desert. We'll have a calendar where it's like, these are my days, these are your days.
Mm-hmm.
We could maybe rent it out to make some extra cash on the side.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm going to put that on the vision board. All right. So here are what we've covered. We've covered the Emmys. We've covered, what else did we cover? We've covered the coach that's going to come on and help you speak better.
Well, we don't need the coach because I haven't used the word once and we're 12 minutes in.
I know, but do we feel like you're living in your...
myself.
Are you in your integrity? Are you in your integrity?
Who knows? But I'm here.
I know, but we need you. We need you flowing, We need you. I told you today, there are days when I am the left seat for you,
co-pilot
for you. Well, left seat is, if you know, if you're in the aviation industry like myself, left seat means you're the pilot. Right seat.
So what do you do in the aviation industry?
I'm just an aviation enthusiast.
Okay, so you're not really in the industry. You're a fan.
No, but when they say, what would you do if you wouldn't fail at it? You know what I'd be?
Yes.
An air traffic controller.
By the way, we need them. There's a shortage. When I was flying out of New York,
so crazy.
A few weeks ago, I got a text saying there's a shortage of air traffic. No, I swear to God.
No, I know.
I'll tell you, I got this text and I'm going to find it. It's about for Newark. Hold on.
Do we not feel like that's sort of an area we shouldn't really be skimping out on? Like, there's a couple areas in which, let's not be political. Let's not be, like woke. Let's just be straight down the line. Whoever is the best pilot, we want you as our pilots. Air traffic control, we're not gonna cut corners here. Like, we're gonna overstaff the air traffic controllers. Like, aren't these like little areas where I feel like, let's just leave the politics out of it. Let's just leave all these ideologies. Let's just leave it out. Like, we want to take off and land safely.
This is the text that I got 2 weeks ago. Due to FAA air traffic control staffing shortages, the number of flights in and out of Newark Liberty International is limited to safely manage the airspace around the airport.
Oh my
Wow.
There's been a lot of aviation misses lately. I mean, I got an alert yesterday. A Delta pilot had to make some kamikaze maneuver to avoid a F-18 fighter jet.
What is happening in the air?
Well, we're not prioritizing things that should be prioritized. And that's all I will say about that.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, babe. MAGA.
No, it's actually he's the one doing it. What are you talking, Erin? Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you read?
Rescind.
I'm just curious. Do you read?
Not really. Like captions on Instagram mostly.
That's amazing.
Okay, we're talking FP Movement. It is Free People's activewear brand.
We love to wear our workout clothes pretty much all day long. Even if you don't work out, sometimes if you wear your workout clothes, it's almost as if you did work out.
I mean, we live in LA. It's kind of like you don't even...
It's very acceptable.
It's very acceptable, but that's why FP Movement I kind of love because, I more than love because it's cute. From breathable sets, supportive bras, to cozy outwear, colorful accessories, every single piece is made to support movement and self-expression. They've created this, it's got to be some like proprietary technology because it sucks you in, the pants, they suck you in, but they don't feel, a lot of the brands, they feel so tight, like you can't breathe.
Yeah.
This is the opposite, which is why everybody specifically loves these for yoga because, you're getting in all those weird.
I personally really like the Wind pullover. It's very cute.
I don't have that.
You should get it.
I don't
it's very
have
good.
That. But they have these tank tops that come in the cutest colors and they're like a razorback kind of tank top, cute with jeans. I mean, they've really mastered the...
Yeah, you wear the tie-dye tank with jeans.
They've really mastered the workout to leisure.
At leisure.
At leisure.
Exactly. So visit fpmovement.com to shop online or visit one of our stores across the country to shop in person. That's fpmovement.com.
Let's talk Must
talk. This red light mask is everything.
But I don't even want to only talk about the red light mask. I know we're here to talk about the red light mask.
We are.
I recently got, it is a sleeping bag, okay? It is a red light sleeping bag. I've talked about it on the pod, but my 14-year-old daughter was diagnosed with juvenile arthritis, and somebody said to me, the number one thing you should do, of course, after all the, medical things, you need a red light sleeping bag from Bon Charge. It reduces inflammation. Not only that, but it puts you in such a calm state. Okay.
Anyway, so Bon Charge, it's a holistic wellness brand. They have a huge range of evidence-based products that optimize your life in every way. Red light therapy is not like woo-woo stuff. It's founded on science, okay? It's inspired by nature, and they adopt ancestral ways of living in our modern day world. They've got blue light glasses, they have infrared saunas, red light therapy, EF management, circadian friendly lighting, and they have their red light mask.
All right, let's talk beauty now. So people have written in saying that the Bon Charge face mask has completely stopped their breakouts. So it's helping acne. It is helping fine lines, eczema, migraines, scar tissue, wound healing. I love it for relaxation. I put it on and it just puts me...
Sarah needs to relax.
...into a zen state.
And you know what? We need Sarah to relax. Yeah. So I love when I see her under her red light mask. I'm like, oh, homegirl is going to be at a 2 instead of a 12 after this. So go to boncharge.com and use the coupon code FOSTER to save 15% off. That's BONCHARGE.com and use the coupon code FOSTER to save 15%.
We talk all the time about beauty, skincare, all the things, beauty treatments, but what we don't talk enough about is the water that is touching our face, okay?
It's such a huge part that you forget to talk about.
Yeah, we all know how important it is to filter the water we drink, so why are we not thinking the same way about the water that we shower in? Clean water is the first step to an effective beauty routine, and it's a step that honestly most people overlook. Okay, so enter in Jolie. I've asked a couple people in the past, like, okay, what filter do I put on my shower head? Like, give me the, and unanimously it's the Jolie filter, and now they're on our podcast. So.
Yeah, Jolie, they're a wellness company. They purify the water that we shower in, so it helps you have better hair, better skin, overall well-being. I mean, you're showering this, you're absorbing this water through your skin, through your scalp. It's really important that the water is clean. So it's the only lab-tested and clinically trialed filtering shower head on the market, clinically proven to reduce hair shedding in 81% of people. It's lab tested to reduce hair frizziness by 40%. I need that, sadly. Lab tested to maintain color retention. Lab tested to protect your hair surface layer.
Erin's very passionate about the Jolie.
Guys, I think I just really need it. Anyway, Jolie will give you your best skin and hair guaranteed. Head to jolieskinco.com/Foster to try it out for yourself with free shipping. And if you don't like it, you can return your Jolie for a full refund within 60 days, no questions asked.
Next thing I want to address from our last episode or from our last solo. There were about, 300 headlines. Sarah Foster.
Okay. I'm so glad we're bringing this up.
Okay. Sarah Foster spills the tea on the Bezos wedding.
It's crazy.
Guest at wedding gives the detail.
Yeah, that one was hurtful because they didn't even use your name.
No, I know. I mean, one of them Daily Mail called me an A-lister, which clearly that's a crazy thing to say. But
nice.
I'll take that.
But I have to speak on your behalf a little bit. You know, I don't even like you. So this is like rare for me to do this. Okay. I was pushing you to talk about the Bezos wedding. You wouldn't give me any information. I made a joke and said, what do you have to sign an NDA? And you're like, no. And then literally there's 300, because I get tagged in all of them too, articles making it sound like you were like
held a press conference to discuss the wedding.
That you were like the squeaky wheel or the mole or something, that you were like releasing private information about this wedding. And that was fucked up. Like, if you guys are listening, whoever you guys are who listen to this podcast and then go ahead and make these headlines, you have no integrity. You're not a journalist. That's not real news reporting. There's no news. There was no story. You didn't say anything.
There was another podcast where they were talking about like details about a guest, talking about details about the way, like naming people. I didn't see one headline.
That's really annoying. And again, the people who are listening who go and do this, you need to get a life. Stop listening to our podcast and then misreporting.
No,
you don't want to ostracize.
Well, I don't want them to stop listening to the pod. We need those numbers.
No, I wasn't saying don't listen to the pod. I said you need to stop doing what you've been doing. You need to stop listening to the podcast and then taking things that we say and turning it into inaccurate news. Okay?
Thank you.
Get a life.
Whoa.
If you're going to, report about us, which I hope you continue to do, do it accurately. All right?
Yeah.
Accurately. The same shit happened with me when we talked about whatever. I'm not going to bring it up.
Whoa,
I don't trust you guys.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Remember all the drama about the thing that we talked about, and it became all these very inaccurate headlines? You guys need to stop.
I gotta be honest, Erin, I don't even remember that.
Great.
I don't remember that.
I gotta be honest, I'm a little rested. I got a lot of energy. And the weird thing is, I had 2 glasses of wine last night.
And you're fine?
Feel fine. Worked out at 7:45 this morning.
I wonder if your consistency in the gym is helping you metabolize your alcohol better.
Maybe. Well, you know what? I drank a lot of water before bed because I was pretty stressed about
Did
my
you pee on
behavior.
it?
No, I weirdly didn't.
Where were you last night?
I had dinner last night with Nikki, Lexi, and Natalie, high school girls.
Mm-hmm.
My high school friends.
Did I come up at all?
No. No one mentioned you. Did you want to be brought up? Probably wouldn't be good for you if you were brought up.
Natalie always defends me.
She doesn't know you that well. It's true. It's true.
She was actually my friend first. Girl.
That is so not true.
Are you good? Get her on the phone. Her and I were on the same volleyball team together.
She was on the same volleyball team as me as well. We were in the same class since like 8th grade. You didn't know her back then.
Erin, no offense. You were not on a volleyball team. You were
never
my God,
on
a volleyball.
I was. Your version of it's like you think that I didn't like leave my room or something.
Well, then you never left the bench. I need footage of you actually participating in volleyball.
I was good at volleyball.
Oh, Erin,
I was good.
Call mom.
No. First of all, mom doesn't remember things accurately.
This is the first I'm hearing about it. These stories. Jordan's a tennis player. You're a volleyball. These are all lies. These are all lies.
Oh my God. Sarah's the only one who was an athlete, huh?
Well, I am. I mean, I need one. Do you have one piece of evidence that you played volleyball?
I will find team photos. I wore knee guards and little bike shorts, whatever you're supposed to wear. I was good.
Now with AI, how I can't. I don't know.
I just superimposed myself into like the Malibu High School 1995 photo.
Well, you're going to have to because a real one doesn't exist. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to start going through those old shoe boxes.
I can't wait. I really hope you do because I don't. This just didn't happen. But anyway.
You weren't paying attention to anybody else in our childhood.
I
but
would
I
have
was
paid
there,
attention.
And I played volleyball.
I would have paid attention if there was another athlete in the family. I would have noticed. I would have probably been like, oh, you can actually warm me up for my club game where I'm an all-star. Oh, but this is good. I can tell Valentina, her aunt was a volleyball player. You could help her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next thing on the docket, Erin.
Mm-hmm.
I have now reached the point in life where I wake up, my fucking back hurts. I'm like, oh my God, my mattress is too soft. My whole life, the softer, the better. The softer, the better. I need plush mattress. Erin, I'm like getting to the point where I'm going to have to maybe like sleep on the floor. Like this is age, right?
Yeah. I can beat you. I have a bone density scan coming up. Yeah, because I'm having a lot of joint pain. Like when I sit, like just now, when I sit, cross-legged and I open my legs up, I like can't open my my knee really hurts when I open it. I have to go very slowly, like a very old lady. It's concerning.
Well, you're in luck because the super powder that I am developing is going to cure that.
Oh, great. When can I take it?
I don't know.
This is when you're in early stages with?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Phil, and ChatGPT.
Yep. Sarah said she was in the early stages of developing a company. And I said, what does that mean, early stages?
Yeah. I'm like, I've Googled it.
She's gone to ChatGPT and asked them to help her come up with a name for the company, which I guess would be considered early stages.
No, I'm much further than that.
But by the way, ChatGPT came up with beautiful packaging and a great name.
I've done all the research. I've found the manufacturer. Will all be sourced in Europe. I will make it in America.
Great.
It is going to be the ultimate.
I need to understand when you like Sarah has this thing that happens when other people talk about taking creatine. She gets very, very mad as if she was the first person to find creatine. And she's very mad that other people have found it.
This isn't just that. That's not what this is. That's not what I'm developing.
Right. But I was just going to ask you about creatine, but you get really upset when I bring it up because you want.
No, I don't get upset. I just laugh because for a very long time, I was being made fun of. It was like a joke. It was like, take your creatine, take your.
Well, you were having roid rage. You were having roid rage.
You're out of 12. Nobody was taking me seriously. People were just like, well,
that's
okay. True. And now it's like, so it's just a little bit like, LOL.
Okay, that part I completely understand. You were experiencing something called roid rage, and you were being really intense. And I would joke and say you took too much creatine. And now I see that. Well, actually, I don't know if it has that effect on people because it was always a joke. But like, does it actually make people feel more like testosterone-y?
No.
Oh,
that is not a side effect.
Well, now we know that creatine is really important for us to all take. So I guess you know what, Sarah. I'm really sorry.
Honey, when I started talking about it, no one we knew were taking it. So, it's all good.
Right. You're the first person to take it.
I am what you call a trendsetter.
I'm pretty sure it was like probably coming into the ether, which is how it got to you. And then now it's more mainstream, no?
Whatever makes you sleep better at night, girl.
Right. Okay.
Whatever you need. Okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about from the other episode.
So we're just doing a recap of our last episode?
No. All right. We can move on. But okay, I don't have a docket because I just don't. But let me check my little docket here. Oh, what do you think of Justin Bieber's new album? Do you have any thoughts about that? People are obsessed. I'm happy for him.
There's like 3 songs I'm really into, and then I haven't fully gotten to know all of them. I love Daisy's the single, and I really love that Go Baby song.
Mm-hmm.
Go baby, go baby, go baby, go.
I just want him to win. I just feel like the world has been mean to him.
Agree.
And he's just, he just sticks to himself. He's just trying to be a husband, trying to be a dad. He's He's done fame the right way in a lot of ways. He's got real talent. He's not some hustler influencer who's annoying. He's literally a brilliant musician. Leave him alone. Leave the guy alone.
Agreed.
And I'm saying this as someone who, he wasn't that nice to my kids.
Wait, really?
Well, I don't want to say that, but the kids saw him at Nobu, and it's like, leave the guy alone. He was at
We can't
Nobu.
hold him accountable for that.
We cannot. But he was eating alone at Nobu.
Sad.
And the kids, I think it was like V Otis, maybe Josie wasn't there. It was like V Otis and like maybe two of their other friends. They were kind of grappling with like, oh, we want to. This was like a couple of years ago, and so I think that they, went up to him, which I get it. Leave the guy alone. And he was kind of like,
control your kids.
Yeah, and he was kind of like, not having it.
By the way,
I'm not mad at him. Not
Have
mad at him for
dinner in peace.
Not
You don't
mad
need
at
a bunch
him
of
for it.
11-year-olds being like, oh my God.
It was lunch. It was lunch. He wasn't having dinner by himself. He was having lunch by himself.
Team him.
Okay, should we talk about the Coldplay concert?
I mean, what is there new to say?
Can I also say something crazy?
What?
I've never been to a Coldplay concert. How insane is that?
I don't know if I have.
I have been a fan of Coldplay. How long have they been around? 20 years? Like, I actually love Coldplay. I've never been to a Coldplay concert.
That's not like the big revelation you thought it was.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean, you don't really go to concerts.
No, I just feel like they've been around for so long. All the songs are bangers. Like, it's like a very sort of, I don't know. I just think, you've been to one, I assume?
I don't know, honestly.
Oh.
I think maybe I have. But it would have been
you
a
know
long
what I'm
time
very
ago.
intrigued by? I'm very intrigued by this Oasis concert.
Oh, yeah, that was a big deal.
It just looks, no, it's still happening. They're on tour.
Oh, right. You want to go to that?
No, let's go back to the Coldplay and then we'll go to the Oasis concert. Okay. So
There's nothing really new to say.
I know. We've all seen it.
Like, I definitely have questions, but I don't know if I care enough to get the answer. Like if you guys were having an affair, why were you in a suite with other people that clearly like knew you guys were there together? I don't really understand it at all.
Yeah, with like weren't there other people from the company there?
Yeah,
that is
doesn't
crazy.
really make sense. I do love the irony though of like the head of HR.
That's what it is for me. It's like,
look
guys,
at
people
you sitting there telling everybody else how to live.
By the way, probably also sitting there firing other people who want to get involved in you know how I feel about this. I feel like
Sarah is pro work relationships.
Yes, I am. Because I'd rather you meet someone at work than meet someone on an app. Like get out into the world. Like where else are we supposed to meet people? This is how most of our generation's parents met, like at work. Where else are you supposed to meet? At a bar? I mean, you're supposed to meet people out in the real world. So it's like you're like-minded. You work at the same company. You obviously have the same interests. You're obviously good at the same things. Like, I just don't think this whole, I know that's different though than the boss, relationship. So that's where it gets tricky. I get all that. But I do find it interesting that the person who is supposed to be, sort of setting the example for how you are supposed to be as a person is cheating on her husband, sleeping with a married man, all in the workplace.
I know. It's pretty special.
But I will also say, we only have a quarter of the story. So it's very easy for us to sit back and judge. For all we know, these relationships have been in trouble for a long time. The other person, we don't know the whole story. We only know the bullshit we're seeing on the internet. So I do feel bad. These people aren't murderers. They're not breaking the law. They're not, and their lives have been turned upside down and probably ruined. The kids.
Yeah, it's way too much attention on that.
Yeah, a lot of people do a lot worse in life and do a lot, worse things. I do feel bad for them a little bit.
All right, let's talk good wipes, guys. Let's talk good wipes.
I'm going to wipe your butt.
I'm going to just say it, okay? These are flushable booty wipes.
They are adult, guys. They are not for children. They're not for babies. They are adult. When my baby goes to reach for them, I said, those are mommy's.
Mommy's wipes.
Those are mommy and daddy's wipes.
Those are Okay, but they are made with plant-based fibers and sensitive skin-friendly ingredients. Okay, let's cut all jokes aside. I keep these things in my car, in my glove compartment. I cannot tell you how much they come in handy. Okay, maybe I'm going to spill something. Maybe I need to, give a quick underarm wipe. You never know. But you should keep these good wipes kind of everywhere.
Anyway, they're free from harsh chemicals and parabens and dyes. They're totally safe. They're gentle for your skin. They're actually flushable because they're made with plant-based fibers. And they smell amazing. They have really subtle, nice, natural scents. There's soothing botanicals like aloe, vitamin E, and chamomile. Some of the scents are rosewater, shea cocoa, botanical bliss. They're just really great to have around. If you're an adult and you go to the bathroom, you need to be using these things, okay?
Someone told me something once, but it might be too gross to say, but it is
Well, then
just
don't say it.
the reality of the world.
I'm still drinking my coffee.
If you went to the bathroom on your arm.
You've said this before, and you wiped it with like paper.
And you just took like a piece of Allison's face. It's like, that's disgusting.
Ew. Well, this here says, flushable wipes, cleans better, feels fresher. Toilet paper just spreads things around.
Oh.
Ew.
No.
It's time to upgrade your restroom ritual with Good Wipes. Treat your tush to the clean, refreshed experience it deserves, okay? Go grab yourself Good Wipes at Target, Walmart, Kroger, or most local grocery stores. Just head to the toilet paper aisle, but don't get the toilet paper. Look for the bright aqua, rose, and emerald packs, or skip the trip and add them to your Amazon cart today. Good Wipes, because butts deserve better.
Let's talk about Caraway. So this is one of my most exciting ads that we do because it means that we get a discount for Caraway.
And sometimes even free pants. I love it.
And sometimes even free pants. So Caraway has really sort of mastered the art of being a healthy cookware company, but they've created an aesthetic that just makes your kitchen look beautiful. But
can I give you some scary but true stats?
Yeah.
The average adult unknowingly consumes over 150,000 plastic particles every year. Over 70% of cooking and baking pans sold in America are coated with PTFE, which is forever chemicals, okay? That means forever. They get in, they never get out.
Yeah. I think it's just, you got to think about it like this. Everything you are cooking in your pots and pans gets cooked into the food that you are eating.
Yeah.
When you actually think about it like that, it's very scary.
And Caraway's ceramic cookware is free from toxic materials, including PFAS, PFOA, PTFE, lead, cadmium, and other harmful chemicals. So you can guilt-free cook, non-toxic. You're not going to be cooking any plastic into your food. And that's how we should be eating.
But also, don't you feel like when you cook on the Caraway skillet, the pans, they clean so easy. Everything is just easy. When you're making the fried egg and you go to turn it over, there's nothing sticking.
Slippery.
It's just the perfect.
It's slippery.
What color do you have? Do you have all the colors?
I have a few different colors, but
the light blue is so chic.
Yes, but I actually really like the oat color.
It's like a pinky, like a salmony, almost pinky color.
Yep.
They're all
beautiful.
That one too. They're all beautiful.
They're amazing. I love their stuff so much. And so you should go get them. If you have been eyeing their internet famous 12-piece cookware set, now is the perfect time to buy. You can shop Caraway risk-free, enjoy fast free shipping, easy returns, and a 30-day trial. Plus, if you visit carawayhome.com/foster, you can take an additional 10% off your next purchase. This deal is exclusive for our listeners, so visit carawayhome.com/foster or use the code FOSTER at checkout. Caraway, non-toxic cookware made modern.
I did the Pico laser yesterday, by the way. It's supposed to be incredible for sun damage. I'll let you know how that works out.
Okay, great. I've been doing a couple peels that I've been getting a lot of compliments on my skin.
Yeah, see, I'm not into peels. Peels are not for me.
Well, it's because you were too peel aggressive when you were younger, but it's like I've never done a peel before. It's my first peel. This is a very gentle one.
Yeah. In my 20s, I was addicted to that peel called, it was an incredible peel. It was called Cosmoline. It was unbelievable. I would never do that at this point in life, but in my 20s, I did like 5 of them.
Yeah, it was too many. All right, why don't we look at some questions?
Is there nothing else you want to get off your chest?
My child started walking. Have we talked about that?
She's so cute.
Started walking.
I think you should have another one. Now that she's walking, what are you going to do with your life? I mean, yeah.
Simon and I have been talking about that.
She's halfway out the house.
We have been talking about it.
She's basically in college.
Have been discussing it.
Whoa, you heard it here first. The couple that was like, we're a one-child family. Mm-hmm. It's just going to be the 3 Musketeers. Mm-hmm. She's going to be our queen. Nope. We just want one. We just want one.
Yeah, we don't know. I don't know.
But you know what they say? 1 is 1 and 2 is 10.
I know. Trust me. I'm very on the fence because we always, I mean, not always, but we wanted one. And then now we have like a perfect baby, and our life is honestly very easy with her. Like, it's challenging, of course, but you can kind of bring one anywhere. It's not chaos. And 2 is chaos. But then you also think like down the road, we want a full house of kids and we want grandkids everywhere. I don't know, like feels harder now, but better for later.
So this is the thing. When you are young, you know, I had Valentina when I was 29. When you are young, a lot of kids, we can't blanket statement this, but how I felt and how I think a lot of my friends feel. When you're young, you're kind of like, but wait, I'm still doing so many things. Like, I can't manage 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids. Like, I'm building my life. I'm working. I want to give all that I have to my kids. And if I have more than 1 or more than 2, I can't spread myself so thin. I'm still trying to make a living. I want to also have fun with my friends. But when you're older, in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, hopefully 90s, it's all about. That's what your life becomes about.
Exactly.
The kids.
I'm trying to think
the
long
grandkids.
Term. I just can't imagine being spread even more thin. Simon works so much. I work so much.
But that's the thing.
Being pulled in another direction just sounds really scary to me.
Yeah. Because you're still in building mode. You're in building mode in a lot of ways. So right now, but you will regret it if you don't.
And it's just weird for Simon and I to just have one kid because we're so all about family.
Listen, when I look back, I probably wish where I am now, I'm kind of like, oh, it would have been great if I had like 4 kids. Like Valentina's like off on her own. Like it's all about family, right? So I'm kind of like, oh my God, I only have 2 kids. Like, okay.
I know.
I cannot deal with you in another home birth. I just want to put that out there. I cannot deal with you in another home birth. I can't sit through those photos again. I don't need more of those photos. I don't need more of those photos. So
you didn't even see the graphic ones.
So I just want to put it out there. You're going to need to go to Cedars because nobody needs to have this video pushed on them. And
guys,
you're going to be
like, I can't go back. Like, I feel like even just for my own pride, like the home birth was psychotic. It was so hard. I'm still like traumatized by it. But like, I can't go to a hospital and just do a regular person's birth. Like the way that I throw it around in conversation, I'm so proud of it. I don't know.
Erin,
I don't think I can go backwards.
Let me just give you a little piece of advice. Okay. No one is fucking thinking about you.
No. People are impressed I did a home birth.
No, Erin.
No, they are.
They might be for a second and then they're back to their lives, worrying about themselves. No one gives a shit where your baby comes out of your vagina, if it's at home or in the hospital. No one is thinking about you as much as you think they are thinking about you. So you just, well, that's a trait of a narcissist. That is a trait of a narcissist.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, listen.
I'm not worried about.
But you know, it's going to just be different. With a second, you're not going to have that same fire inside of you to like win and do, you know, like get your medal for your home birth. It's going to be a lot harder.
I don't know. I definitely.
And if it's a boy, he'll be bigger.
Well, it will be a boy because we'll select a boy. I mean, I said we could just do another girl, but no, we'll just probably do a boy.
Might you with a boy. Oh my God. Well, then you'll be focused on him and we can have Noah.
Just hand her over to you.
Cutest baby alive. Cutest baby alive. Josie, it's so funny. She used to be like, you can't say that. You can't say another baby's the cutest baby alive. And now she's like, well, I mean, she is the cutest baby alive. So now she's not even offended anymore. Okay, well, this is a great segue into a question that I got. Someone messaged me and said, please hold.
I think it's right. It's right here. Allison put it in the questions.
Oh.
Did you and Erin always both know? Right?
Yeah. That one.
Did you and Erin both always know that you wanted kids? I'm 29 and this is something that my girlfriends and I constantly talk about. Should you be 1,000,000% positive about wanting kids or is some hesitation normal?
Okay. Listen, I have so much respect for women who listen to this feeling that they have, which is an unpopular feeling, which people judge you for, where they go, I don't connect with the idea of being a mother. I think that is, I have so much respect for that because guess what? this whole concept of like, this is what we're put on our earth to do. Okay, yeah, fine. Procreate that. Okay. But actually, not everybody should be a parent.
Yeah, I agree. Also,
not everybody should be a parent.
It's so hard that I can't imagine doing it and doing it well if I wasn't over the moon enthusiastic about doing it. Like if I wasn't psyched to wake up this morning at 7 a.m. and go get her out of bed when I had 2 glasses of wine last night, I'd be pissed about doing it. But I'm like so excited to be a mom. I just can't imagine it. You have to sacrifice so many things and compromise and give so many things up that I think it would create a lot of resentment if you weren't really wanting it.
But that's not
Not what you're talking about?
No, that's not the mindset for everyone, though. A lot of people in the real freaking world who don't have the means to have help or who aren't psyched all the time because they're overworked, they're overtired, they're trying to figure out how they're going to, they just sort of, a lot of people have that mentality of like, we procreate, we bring kids into the world.
The question is like, should I pursue being a mom if I'm not excited about it? I'm sure there are millions of people who get pregnant accidentally, unintentionally, and it ends up being, a miracle. But do you pursue it because you feel like you should want to have kids? Like I have always known my whole life since the day I was born that I wanted to be a mom. There was never a doubt in my mind. Did you ever have a doubt? I mean, yours came very differently than mine did. I pursued being a mom. You didn't.
Yeah, no,
you were freaked out. You were so young.
Yeah, I was always maternal. I always loved babies. I always, I would like treat my baby dolls like my kids and push them around in strollers when I was little. And I've always played house and I always was very maternal. But I knew I was really scared when I was pregnant with Valentina because I was like, I am a very selfish person. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I want to sleep when I want to sleep. I truly was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. And I knew I was going to do it with no help. I knew it was going to be me and this baby. Tommy would be traveling all the time. He made it very clear. He's like, we are not getting a nanny. We are not getting a baby nurse. So there was also that added. I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to have help here. So it was I remember laying in bed when I was like 39 weeks pregnant, being like, I'm going to watch TV for like 4 days straight. Since this is probably like the last time I'll ever be able to lay in bed. I literally stayed in bed. I'm not even joking you for like 4 days. So yeah, I always knew. I never was like, there's some women who are like Jordan's like, I'm born to be a mom. Like I remember Tom saying like, Jordan was born to be a mom. Like that is what she is. She's a mom. Like if she'd probably have like 8 kids if her life was different, right? If my life was different, I wouldn't have 8 kids. There's no world where I would ever want 8 kids.
Right.
I kind of maybe wish I had 3, 3 feels like a good number, but I was always so scared. I didn't want to be, none of us like want to be our moms, even though now I'm kind of like, I have so much respect for mom and I look at what mom's done. And I'm like, I have so much respect for it. But when I was in my 20s, I was like, I don't want to be my mom. Just like I'm sure Valentina's like, I don't want to be my mom. I mean, she's actually told me to my face. She doesn't want to be me.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does she want to be me by any chance?
I think she thinks you're cooler than me for sure, but she hasn't mentioned it. My point is that I don't know what my point is, but I always knew I wouldn't have a lot of kids. Does that make sense?
But you always wanted to be a mom.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, but I don't know if it's because I always wanted to be a mom or it's because society tells you you're supposed to be a mom. I don't know.
I think if you have that instinct, like you want it or you don't want it.
Here's
I think it's like if you're doubting it, then maybe you don't have that instinct. And I think that's okay. I think it's great when people, you know what though? I feel differently now that I'm a mom. I used to be like, if you don't want to have kids, don't have kids. Now that I'm a mom, I think like
that you're going to regret it when you're 55.
Like it would heal anyone. I don't know. It's so, it's such a like a spiritual experience for me, at least. I look at her and I'm like, holy shit. I cannot believe this human belongs to me. I can't believe I'm in charge of you. I can't believe I get to watch you grow. It's just the coolest thing I've ever experienced. And I feel like everyone should be able to have that. But that might not be everyone's
Erin,
experience.
We grew up in the 90s when if one of our friends' moms got pregnant at 40. It was like a geriatric pregnancy. It was like,
It still is
my
considered.
God.
It's after 35.
No.
I'm saying,
but
like,
Erin.
legally, it's a
Yes.
geriatric pregnancy after 35.
But it's totally different. So I think growing up like us in the 90s, it was kind of like, oh, if you're going to be a mom, you got to be a mom like after college or early years. Like there wasn't this thing about no, you can actually create the life you want to create for yourself and then have kids. Like now for Valentina's generation, I think it is very different. I think there's a lot more grace for women who want to do it later.
Totally.
You know? So what I want to say to this girl is I kind of don't stress yourself out that you're not connecting to it now. Like I would imagine you're young because we do have a young audience. And I would say don't force something that is not there. Like just wake up and live in your integrity. And if your integrity is like, I do not connect to being a mom, guess what? That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, I've moved on to some other questions.
Okay.
This is quickly just like a mom thing, but this person said, did you sleep train your babies? If so, how? I'm dying from 6 months of no sleep. I used this woman named Brittany Sheehan, sleep trainer. You can look her up. I don't know the exact website name. Anyway, she's fantastic. I did do sleep training, but I do have some strong feelings on sleep training. I'm not a fan and don't believe in you close the door and let them figure it out and cry it out. I don't think a 6-month-old baby should have to like figure out how to sleep alone. I think you should do it in like phases and you slowly introduce them to the idea because I think it's traumatic I think that like the modern world needing to separate our babies from us so early is weird. So I do it in a thoughtful, conscious way. I don't like the idea of babies crying so hard that they just exhaust themselves and like puke and spit. It makes me really sad. I don't think it's right.
I let both my kids cry it out.
V didn't get sleep trained until she was like 3.
No, she got sleep trained when she was 8 months because I was literally raising her like a hippie. She didn't have a crib. She co-slept with me. She had no schedule, like no like real scheduled nap time. It was just sort of like, because it was what it was. I had no help. So it's like if I had to go somewhere, she had to come with me. Like I couldn't abide to a schedule. And then at like 8 months, I was like, okay, we can't live like this anymore. She's 8 months. She has no schedule. It's not making her happy. You know, structure makes babies happy. They know they're happier when they have structure. So I reached out to this woman. Her name was, I don't even know if she's still around. I mean, I'm sure she's still around, but I don't know if she's still doing it. Her name is Jill Spivak. She was like the person, okay, 15 years ago. And you had to have like a referral. I don't remember who referred me, but she put me on a schedule. I had to get a crib. I bought a crib. I put it in the hallway. And it was like this protocol that you followed. You put them in the crib at this time. You would come in, but you wouldn't get close to the crib. You'd come in and you'd be like, it's okay. And then you'd walk out. And then you would decrease that time. You know, I was like, oh, I don't remember. It's literally 15 years ago.
But that's a good way to do it. It's like you do it in phases.
Yeah, but she would cry for an hour at a time. Scream, scream, scream.
Sarah, this is like where her anxiety comes from.
Where does my anxiety come from? Clearly our mom did that to us too.
Someone probably left you in a room crying. Crazy. Oh my God. Husband got a job opportunity in Japan for a few years. No kids. Should we do it? Yes.
Oh my God.
Do it. Take the opportunity. You never know. I think that's so
My
cool.
biggest regret is that I never lived anywhere else.
Me too. Why didn't I live in New York for a couple years?
I mean, I have a lot of regrets, but a regret is that I'm too set in my ways. Like I'm not malleable. It's like I've never been able to cope out of my comfort zone. It is very hard for me to cope outside of my four walls and my routine.
Which is an indication that you probably need to do it.
By the way, someone just told me that Japan is the best plastic surgery for your eyes. Just if you're in the market for eye surgery.
You're the one who needs eye surgery. You can't even open your eyes in a photo.
I know, you guys.
Those little beady little caves.
I know, but I don't think I would do it. Like
because you wouldn't look like yourself anymore.
I told you, everyone's cutting their eyelids off so young. I don't know. I don't want to never say never, but like I don't
Well,
know.
at some point, your eyes are just going to close all the way, and you should get them surgically opened.
But if you look at pictures of me when I was 20, I had droopy eyelids. Like I've always just had little eyes with. I have what's called a heavy brow. I have a heavy brow.
Yeah, you've talked about it. Are your 30s or 40s better? I don't know. They're both great in different ways, but they're definitely better.
I'll tell you
than
this: they're better than your 20s.
Everything's better than your 20s.
Holy
shit.
Oh my God. To be in your 20s is like so great. You just get to make all the mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You get to do all the things. You
Can
get
Erin
to
create
try
a non-toxic
new things.
Amazon list? I've never done an Amazon list. I guess I could do that. I should start adding things to it.
Yeah. How are you gonna monetize your non-toxic life?
I don't really want to monetize it. I just want to I want to share it. You know?
Wow. That's beautiful.
I know. I'm like a really good person.
All right, let's talk protein. As women, I personally have educated myself a lot on the importance of protein. Meeting your protein goals is very important.
Yep. Clean Simple Eats Clear Protein is the perfect drink to have on hand. I personally love to pour it over ice when I'm enjoying it at home. I keep the cans chilled in the fridge because then you can just grab them on the go. Simon loves to grab them before he goes to the gym.
Well, here, Erin, cut to the chase. They have 20 grams of protein.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot.
But I don't know any canned beverages that are protein drinks. This is the first time I've ever experienced that.
Well, this is just the one that people are talking about for sure.
It's really great. They have frosted lemonade. They have prickly pear, blue raz, dragon fruit, tropical orange, coconut cream.
It's a real flex when people come over and they're like, what do you got to drink? Mm. And you open the fridge and you're offering them protein that actually tastes,
and tastes
good.
The clear protein is grass-fed whey protein isolate that's ultra filtered, making it low in lactose and very easy to digest, which is very important. We also love Clean Simple Eats because their protein is always third-party tested, non-GMO, gluten-free. There's never any artificial ingredients. I mean, they really are responsible. Third-party tested is very important, you guys. That means that another place is going to test them and keep them accountable. So visit cleansimpleeats.com and use the code FOSTER20 at checkout for 20% off your first order. That's cleansimpleeats.com. The code is FOSTER20 for 20% off your first order. I just reposted something from the Beekeepers Naturals founder because she is so impressive and was flagging this horrible thing that is, I believe, passed now about not holding pesticide companies accountable for the cancer that they're giving us.
I was very excited when I saw that they were going to advertise on our podcast because this is a legacy brand. This is a legacy brand that works. This is a brand that has lived in my medicine cabinet since the minute I became a mother. Almost 15 years ago. That's crazy.
Anyway, Beekeepers Naturals, their mission is to reinvent the medicine cabinet. And guess what? They have basically done it for us. That propolis spray, when you are getting sick and you spray the propolis spray, it literally coats your throat.
I don't think you can make medical claims like that, but off the record and as to non-doctors, because we're not doctors, our personal experience is that the propolis spray, when you are feeling that throat tingle, if you get ahead of it and you spray that stuff,
because propolis
are not going to get sick.
Propolis contains vitamin B, vitamin C, and vitamin D, and zinc, and antioxidants. It's high in polyphenols, and it has more than 300 beneficial compounds.
No, they have the throat spray. They have also a nasal spray, which is, I'll do that even when I'm not sick, just to keep my immunity up. I mean, it's really kind of a perfect company.
No, it really is. I love all their stuff. They also have sinus support capsules that are fantastic. And they have a kid's nasal spray, which clears congestion and soothes and moisturizes nasal passages so you can breathe easily. I'm obsessed with spraying saline in Noah's nose. She was so congested as a baby, and it's really stressful because babies can't breathe out of their mouth until they're 6 months old. So I was constantly spraying saline in her nose to help soothe it because it actually brings the inflammation down and helps them breathe better. So I love that they have a kid's nasal mist. I just love everything that they do. So today, Beekeepers Naturals is offering you an exclusive offer. Go to beekeepersnaturals.com/WFP or enter WFP to get 20% off your order. That's BeekeepersNaturals.com/WFP, which stands for World's First Podcast, or enter the code WFP. Beekeepers Naturals products are also available at Target, Whole Foods, Amazon, CVS, and Walgreens.
I was just listening to our LinkedIn thing, and
Oh my God, you're like the biggest fan of us. It's crazy. You got to stop watching our content.
And you said, actually, so you can apologize.
Oh.
You said you don't have to be on the right path. You just have to be on a path. I'm sure that wasn't you. I'm sure you stole that from somebody else. But
no, I think it's mine.
It made me think it's so true. All this pressure we put on ourselves, like to do the right thing and be on the right path and be exactly where you think you should be because it's taking you exactly where you think it should be taking you. It's like, no, just be on a path. Just have some sort of goal. Be forward moving in your life. In my 20s, I was not forward moving. I was very stagnant. I didn't know how to generate anything. I was so stuck in like, well, I want to be a famous actress. So I just sat there and just waited for things to happen. I didn't actually do anything to make it happen. I just like followed the rules. I just like studied for an audition, went on the audition. Like I wasn't ever thinking outside of the box. And now is such a great time. We have so many tools. Always be thinking outside of the box. Always be forward moving, even if you don't think or understand where it's leading you.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. And I felt the same way in my 20s. I was not generating anything. I was just waiting.
No.
And I felt so like just uninspired and so bleak. And so if you guys can start being the generator earlier so you don't have to have terrible 20s like us, do it. Okay,
Yeah.
What are good green flags to look for in early dating? Big green flag, I would say, is that what they say they're going to do, they do. If they say, I want to take you out, they take you out. If they say they're going to call, they call. They aren't confusing you. You know, I think that I always look back at my early dating with Simon, and I think like the big difference was clarity. I didn't feel confused. I wasn't like, what is this guy doing? What is his MO? I didn't feel dicked around, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What's another green flag? I think it's a green flag when a guy doesn't talk shit about his exes.
Good point.
I think it's a real red flag when they do.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if their exes suck, they shouldn't be, if they want to talk about their experience in the relationship where they're taking accountability. I think a guy that takes no accountability, I think a guy that blames every relationship has ended because of her, that is such a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say it's a green flag when they don't do that.
I agree. I think back on some dates and my behavior was insane. I think back on dates where I wasn't ready to be on a date.
Insane.
Hold on. Okay. You were not on these dates with me.
No, but you were insane.
Okay. But I look back and I think about dates that I was on before I was ready, like after post a relationship, where I talked about my last relationship the entire date, where I talked about, he told people that I blah, 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 blah. And then he did this. God. And you're not going to look at this text. Like, I mean, what a crazy person.
You were unhinged.
Wild.
Still are. You just contain it a little bit.
Honestly, I'm pretty hinged.
I was laughing so hard. We never posted it, right? But for Baby to Baby, they had all the White Lotus people reenact a scene for the charity, and so it was like a scene out of White Lotus. It's Michelle Monaghan, and it's who was the guy?
Patrick Schwarzenegger, right?
No, but he wasn't in this video. Someone else.
Sure?
And they were like, "Who's going to be at the gala?" Michelle Monaghan was like, "Kate Hudson, Katy Perry, the Foster sisters," and the guy in White Lotus goes, "The unhinged or the hinged one?" And she goes, "Both of them." I was like, wait, who's the unhinged one? I think it's got to be you.
If you got to ask, I think it's you, Sarah.
Okay, shut up. Sarah, please talk about your guest starring Entourage experience.
Sarah, that's the question you choose to read?
Well, it's the fourth question on the docket.
Crazy.
Well, it all started on a day when I got a phone call.
Oh my gosh.
No, but let me just tell you, you guys.
Okay, while you're telling the story, I'm going to look at pictures of Noah at music class.
Okay. You guys, this was a time when you were
really lighting up.
I just sat up straight. When you were asked to play yourself on Entourage, it is like,
it's a big deal.
Oh, you have made it. Okay. It is like, wow. I mean, you are somebody, you know?
Sarah, I've never heard you with so much clarity. You are like impassioned.
I am so impassioned. These were the days. That was sort of the stamp of approval. If Entourage has deemed you worthy enough to play yourself, you are someone. I really took it and really rode with it. I really bought into it. And I went from that to still not getting any roles.
Oh, like you thought it was going to be a big thing and then it wasn't. No, but it was a big thing.
I just like bought into it. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I am famous.
I've arrived.
I am a famous actress. If Entourage is like,
and by the way, you're right. That's true.
To play Sarah Foster on Entourage, like, I guess you are somebody. So I was like, okay, you know what? I got to get out of my self-loathing.
I've made it.
I got to get out of this insecure talk and all the, like I am major. So the episode premieres. It's like a big deal. People are like, oh my God, you're so good on Entourage. I didn't get any roles off that. I got no offers.
That's not cool.
No offers. I got no offers.
Sarah.
I know.
But you know what? You still will always have that episode.
I will.
You know, I think that was your peak and you didn't know it.
Erin, who's your fashion icon? Someone wants to know. I mean, they want to know both of ours, but who's yours?
Great question.
It's like Diane Keaton and Annie Hall.
I don't dress like that.
Yeah, you do. You have like your style is like not good. I don't know. It's like it's not for me.
Well, you literally dress like you're a fucking Sports Illustrated model out in the world every day.
I know, and I sell a lot of clothes, like more than you.
Honey, you know that I have more clicks on our LinkedIn stuff. What's it called? The link, like to know it, or
you know why? Because I don't make the links.
Whatever. My links do very well.
It's the only reason why. It's the
my
only
links
reason
do very
why.
well. Okay. By the way, everybody, I think I've said this already, but whenever I post and use a Shop My Link for favorite daughter stuff,
you're not getting money.
I don't get a commission off that. That's just so we can track where the sales come from. So it's good to use those links so that we know where the sales come from. But I don't
so
get
if it's not Diane Keaton and Annie Hall, who is it?
No, it's not. God, I really have to think about this. Whose style do I admire? Like a celeb style that I admire.
Please don't make that sound.
Okay. I will not make a sound. I have to think about it. I guess. Let me look up celebrities with good style.
Okay, do that on your own time. Mine's Megan Fox. Just kidding.
It like is though. Like if you could fully be yourself, you would just like wear lingerie out in the world.
No, that's not true. Who do I think has really good style? I think the way that Jamie dresses Jennifer Lawrence is really good.
I literally was thinking about that. I was thinking about the way she dresses Jennifer Lawrence because I really love.
Like I would say Jennifer.
My camera
Lawrence,
went out. God damn it!
No one needs to see you. I would think. Like I wouldn't say it's Jennifer Lawrence because she's just like really casual. But when Jamie's dressing Jennifer Lawrence, like I love that vibe.
I completely agree. Hold on, I have to change the battery out.
Well, while we're waiting on that, somebody said, love the pod. Tips for starting therapy. Virtual or in person, old or young, male or female. I would say tips for starting therapy is just start. We talk about this in our ad for BetterHelp. You don't have to use BetterHelp, but we love the idea that therapy is so accessible now. Like when I started therapy in the early 2000s, we didn't have these things. Like I had to get a referral. I had to go in person. I now know I do not ever want to do therapy in person. I do therapy with Josh on FaceTime or on Zoom. And I really feel like I can access parts of me that I don't know that I'd be able to access in person. I just don't know that
you're just used to it on the phone now. So that's how you like.
So there's just so many incredible ways and opportunities for us to be able to connect with a therapist now. Like there's just really no excuse not to do it. I really do believe there is nobody that doesn't need therapy. There's just nobody.
I agree with that.
So do you have a preference in male or female? I don't know. I would say male just because I'm having a great experience with Josh, but and I don't know. I kind of do love talking to a guy.
I don't know. I don't know if I have a preference. I think there's benefits and drawbacks to both. I'm probably more myself with a woman.
I would say just start. If you're listening, just start. Who's Amy Bradley? Have you watched?
I don't know.
Missing?
I just saw that, and I was like, I don't know what that is. Oh, there's so many good questions here.
Okay, what laser should a 34-year-old do to help with redness, freckles, and fine lines?
The ones that you choose, the ones.
Okay, I would say I love Vivace. It's like a chill Morpheus. I would say do not do Morpheus, but I would say micro needle. Definitely do the microneedling, just like the regular microneedling on the top layer of your skin. And then also...
But I did microneedling and the recovery was so bad. And then I didn't see any big results. So
I think
it wasn't worth
like
it.
Went too aggressive. Also, everyone has different skin. There isn't just like a one... It's just like, isn't a one size fits all. I mean, the laser that I just did is literally for sun damage. So I'll let you know how that
Yeah,
goes.
well, that's my big problem.
Mm-hmm.
What is Erin's timeline for moving into her new home? We're aiming for Thanksgiving. That's our goal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty soon.
If you had to pick one, spend money on skincare or fashion?
My instinct goes to fashion, but that's probably not the right answer.
I mean, mine's definitely skincare. I could just live every day in sweats. I don't care. So skincare.
Yeah, that's true. But, we own a fashion brand, so.
Yeah. Oh my God, Sara and Brooklyn Decker need to do a podcast on tennis wag culture. Oh my God.
Not wrong.
Like it's just so crazy thinking about like me, Mirka, Brooklyn Decker, Michael Bublé's wife, Luisana. She was with the tennis player. Like I'm thinking about like all the women that were around in our day of the WAG tennis, whatever. And it's like, I've talked about it before. I was in that Wimbledon box with wet hair, no makeup, and like a Gap tank top. When I see these girls who they've made it their whole personality, their whole existence and their whole life is just like being the girlfriend of these tennis players. I want to be like, guys,
well, it's because there's social media now. It's
yeah.
So
there
different.
was social media when I was
really. No, there wasn't.
No, it wasn't the same. But I'm like, you guys, I just want to let you know that being a professional athlete is a very short window. So like you're gonna have to like figure out who are you when your boyfriend retires. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can't take it when girls make their entire personality who they're dating. Like I know. I'm like
I agree with that.
As like an older woman who has daughters, I'm just like
no, it's okay.
Oh, your hair. Oh, we're not having a good hair day today.
Oh, we're not?
Oh, yeah, no, it's better. It was blurry. Oh. Yeah, so Noah, if you start dating a professional athlete, let's not make it your whole personality.
Look at these new sandals I got her. How cute are those?
Those are so cute. Why does she already have shoes on? She just woke up.
No. She just got back from music class.
I thought she just got up from a nap.
A brand, like a non-toxic sandal brand called Poco Kids for these sandals.
Cute. Yeah, well, she is the best dressed baby. Anyways, we should have Brooklyn Decker on to discuss. I mean, we really need to get Mirka on and we need Roger on, but and they're aware of the podcast. Oh my God,
Roger would be huge. Oh, that's a knife.
He'd be so good on the pod. I mean, we've talked about it. Him and I have talked about it.
Well, let's get him on.
I think he's scared because, he's got a reputation to uphold,
Don't push those buttons. Don't push those buttons. Mommy's working.
Mama's working.
Okay. Did we do it, guys? Is that it?
Well, do you have nothing to add to the tennis wag thing?
No, I think that you guys should talk about it. I mean, you're coming for all the wags that don't have a life outside their husband. And I get it. I mean, I get it because you did the tour. You were like the supportive girlfriend. You were like a ride or die.
But we all had lives. Like we had lives outside of just this, like our whole personality wasn't like who we're dating.
Okay, but like there was a period of time where you were really a very supportive girlfriend for Tommy and traveling kind of everywhere with him. And you weren't really like,
I was on 90210, bitch.
No,
what are you talking about?
Way before that, though. That's when you were having kids. Before you guys had kids.
No,
you were on
Erin,
the tour
when
with him, and you were like pretty devoted to him. You really weren't doing that much else.
No, Erin, when I met Tommy, I was doing like all those movies that no one saw. I was like in Detroit. I was in Miami doing Bachelor Party 2. Like, no, he like thought I was like a legit actress. I really pulled the wool over his eyes. When he met me, he thought I was a legit actress.
I think there was a period of time where, for a couple of years, where you were, and I think of it in a nice way, that you were like a very, very supportive. Like you were like, you were basically like an unpaid manager. You were like, I'm on the road with him. I'm warming him up. I'm traveling. I'm booking his stuff.
But nobody, I'm not saying you shouldn't be doing that. Like you should always be a supportive girlfriend. You should definitely travel, be at the matches, do all those things. But like, don't make who you're dating be your entire personality is what I'm saying. Because when that person
Yeah.
retires, you're going to have to.
Yeah, because they retire young.
Yeah,
And
you
then you gotta
retire.
get a life.
Then you got to get exactly.
Well, I think that you should never make your partner your entire personality, no matter what they do.
Absolutely not.
And let me tell you something. I've done it before.
Same. All right. Well, this has just been fantastic catching up with you.
Great to see you. I'll see you downtown.
Oh God, we going downtown today?
There's a fitting. 3:30. Be there? No.
My schedule is like, Valentina's flying for the first time by herself to New York. So I'm just like trying to.
That's great. She can handle that.
It is great. Really? Because she now doesn't even want to take a Waymo. She saw the O.J. Simpson documentary. Now doesn't want to stay home alone. I'm like, honey, that was like a marital. That you don't have to worry. O.J.'s in jail. Or no, is he dead? Is O.J. dead?
I think he might be dead.
Oh, he died. But do you realize I'm at the point in life now where I can't remember if someone's dead or alive? Do you ever deal with that?
I know. I was at the Chris Stapleton concert the other night, and he was like, I'm about to bring out the greatest guitar player ever, and he played with the whatever, and I was like, oh my God, it's Tom Petty. And Simon was like, Tom Petty's not alive.
See, I forgot Tom Petty's not alive. No, Erin, I literally, okay.
On that note, Ozzy Osbourne just died today.
I know. That's so sad.
Saw that news alert.
First reality show. Wasn't their show their first?
Kind
wasn't
of
their
I think
reality?
It was the first family reality show.
Yeah, it was like the first time where you got
where there was like just cameras in a household, like really watching. They were like really like being themselves.
Damn, it's crazy. All right, well,
okay, well,
that's
real
really
bummer of an ending.
Really sad. I know. All right, well,
Well,
never a pleasure.
To end on a positive night.
Never a pleasure, always a chore.
Yes. For the Love Island fans out there, Amaya would always wake up in the morning and say, "It's an amazing day to have an amazing day." And I've been trying to say that in the morning, but it's hard to do.
I'm surprised you haven't asked me if I'd be down to have a Love Island castmate on the show.
Well, I mean, I would love to, but you don't watch, so what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know. You could do it alone. V stayed up till midnight because some cast member was like on a live podcast or something. She stayed up till midnight to watch a live podcast of one of the actors or one of the people on the show.
I get that.
All right, Erin. I'll see you later. It's great seeing you.
Great seeing you.